Okay, we're going to look at how to simplify rational expressions. When we're simplifying rational expressions, what we want to do is factor everything as much as we can and see what cancels out or reduces. Okay, so 4x can't be factored anymore. It's just 4 times x. The bottom of this, however, we have 2x squared and 4x. They have a 2 in common and they have an x in common. So I can factor 2x out. When I'm trying to figure out what goes in the parentheses, I'm thinking 2x times what is going to give me this 2x squared. Well, 2x times x would get me 2x squared, so I know x has to go in this spot. 2x times what is going to give me minus 4x, and I think minus 2 would work. 2 times 2 is 4. We have the minus and the x. Okay. Once we get it all factored, now we're trying to reduce. So I can see that I can reduce this. The x's can be reduced, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this would reduce then to 2 over x minus 2. Okay, on the problem on the right, we have a difference of 2 squares. So that can be factored to x plus 5 times x minus 5. And the bottom, x plus 5, cannot be reduced, so I'm just going to have to leave it as it is. Now this can be reduced because there's an x plus 5 on the bottom and the top, so those are both going to cancel out, and I'm going to be left with x minus 5. Okay, last problem down here on the bottom. Both of them, I'm going to try to factor them. So this top one is going to factor to, let's see, x times x is x squared. My two numbers here have to multiply to 3. There's pretty much only one choice for that, 3 times 1. And those add to 4, so that's good. On the bottom, I'm going to try to factor that. So x times x is x squared. My two numbers have to multiply to negative 6. That means one has to be negative and one has to be positive to multiply to a negative. And then they have to add to 1. So the positive one has to be larger. Let's go 3 and 2. Multiplying this back out, this would be 3x and negative 2x, which is in fact 1x. Now when I look at this, I see I can reduce it by canceling the x plus 3's. And so then the things left over are x plus 1 over x minus 2, and that is my final answer.